Alright, y'all, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about 5 reasons trials are good. And a lot of people think that trials are bad, that they're just there sent by the devil to bring you down. But I'm here to tell you that trials can be good. They can be good. And number one reason I got here today is that it creates strength and mental and spiritual strength. If you look at the book of Job, he had everything. He had goats, farm workers, house, kids, wife, everything that you would want back in the day, right? Wealthy man. And Satan comes to him and says, when it comes to God, it says, look, if I take away everything that he has, he will curse you out. He's only praising you because he has everything of this world. And the Lord agreed to it because he wanted to test to see if Job was really about that life. If he was, like this whole time, he was said to be a faithful servant to God, one of the greatest ones. And the Lord wanted to test that. So he took away everything, took away all of his sheep, all of his goats, all of his camels, everything, all of his servants, everything was just gone like that. His house got smashed, his kids were dead. All he had left was his wife. You know, after all that, what did he say? He got on his knees and he said, praise God that I even had anything at all. Anything at all. If he can lose everything in his life and not complain, for at least in that moment, and praise God, you losing your car, getting scammed, losing a partner, losing a finger, come on, man. It doesn't compare. If a man is losing everything in his life, it's just vain. It's vain. We should be thankful that we have anything at all. There are people who are in Africa that are thankful to even get a drop of water. We over here complaining about Starbucks. Oh, you didn't get my order right. But yeah, you should have a right, they're making your Starbucks, but like, don't let that bog down your whole day, man. So having these trials is going to create strength. It's going to create spiritual strength that you know that this trial, okay, it's just a trial. We're going to bounce back from that. I'm going to get stronger from this. Mentally, this isn't going to, next time this happens, it's not going to just cook me right away. So we have to have that mental, spiritual strength. Next, it's going to create endurance. If you look at James 1, verses 2 through 4, it talks about count it as joy. When you get trials, count it as joy. And when you get those trials, they're going to create endurance. Endurance that's going to get stronger. So for next time you have those trials, you are going to be able to outlast them. You're going to see, oh, this is lust. It's trying to tempt me again. I know how to get past that. Because I went through that trial. That was trying to get me down. But now you have that endurance. So yes, this is going to provide endurance. And thirdly, it's going to cause you to rely on God. In these trials, it may be easy to just, think that God he's against you in this. He's not against you in this. He wants to see you get stronger. You should look at these trials as like a boss level. You get through that boss level, you're going to get all the rewards. You're going to, you kill the boss, you get the whole chest, you're going to get upgraded armor, all of that. So rely on him. He's going to get you through this. It says in 1 Corinthians, that he will not give you any trials that you cannot handle. He's always going to provide a way out. So you have to look for that way out. Only way you're going to get through there is through him. It's through God. God is going to get you out, man. So rely on him. He's the only way. And fourthly, it's going to cause you to be grateful. When you lose these things, you're going to, like when you get sick. When I get sick, I'm like, okay, man, I was grateful for those times I was healthy. Like you have a snotty nose, it's just all the snot's coming out. You took it for granted that you were healthy. When you get injured, I know I've been a basketball player my whole life. When I got a knee injury, all I wanted to do was play. But when I was actually healthy and play, I took it for granted. I took it for granted, man. So you have to be grateful during these trials. That once you come back out of that trial, you could be grateful for that thing again. My car was broken, and now it's fixed. The door doesn't make a crazy noise every time I open it. I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful to get out of a toxic relationship that was killing my mental health. I'm grateful for that. So you have to be grateful. If you're not grateful, these things are gonna keep on happening because you're taking them for granted. And God gonna keep testing you till you get it right. So get it right. Please get it right. Because I didn't get some of this stuff right my whole life. Being undisciplined, unstructured, and you just keep on trying to test me. And finally we get in there. So I don't want you to make those same mistakes, man. Lastly, most importantly, increases your relationship with God. All this, man, is to increase your relationship with God. Because being with God is the greatest thing you could do. Being on His side, being with Him, praying with Him, reading His Word, being with His people is the greatest thing you could do, man. And at first, it may not seem like it, may seem boring. That's because you haven't really locked into what He's talking about here, man. You haven't felt His presence. Once you feel His presence, you feel what He can do and see what He's done in your life. That's something you never want to get away from, man. So these trials are going to help you come to Him, stay with Him, and come towards Him. So yeah, man, I just learned this past week about I read Job, and this inspired me, man. Nothing in this world is impossible to go through because you have God. God will be there for you, man. When it seems like nobody else is with you, God will be there for you. I promise you that. Even when it seems like you're not getting a response, He is still there with you. He's listening. Sometimes it's not a no, it's a delayed yes of what you're asking for in your prayers, man. So I wanted to give that to you today. This is a new type of video. I was just inspired. We got this board here. I've done loaned some markers. See if it cooks or not, if it gets to your brain. But let me know how it is. I'm gonna catch y'all next time.